Ottumwa High Baseball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and that live video stream that we're proud to carry on ottumwaradio.com. Good evening once again, everybody. Jason Van Arkel with you from Legion Memorial Field, the home of your Bulldog baseball team. As they look for the sweep over Des Moines East, Game 1 went to the Dogs 3-1 in a game you heard and or watched just a little while ago. And as the umpires return to the field for Game 2, we're getting ready for the second contest. Let's get the starting lineups for Game 2. First for the visitors from Des Moines East. Leading off and playing shortstop is Anthony Barboza. Batting second, the second baseman Grant Gagel. Austin Fleener, the catcher, will bat third, and Dylan Baldwin, the left fielder, hits cleanup. Batting fifth and playing first base is James Jefferson. The DH is Ethan Sheets. He bats sixth. Evan Becker, the pitcher, hitting seventh. Dane Little at third base batting eighth. And Hayden Young, the center fielder, batting ninth. In the field, but not in the batting order, is the right fielder, Caden Klein. Those are the Scarlets. These are your Ottumwa Bulldogs in Game 2. Leading off and playing center field is Colton Mckinnon. Batting second and playing shortstop is Mitch Wood. Jesus Jaime, the third baseman, bats third. And the cleanup hitter is the designated hitter, Adam Greiner. Batting fifth and playing right field, Blaze Rominger. Miles Sainer in left field batting sixth. Thomas Mitchell, the first baseman, hits seventh. Batting eighth and playing second base is Carter Thompson. And batting ninth and pitching for Ottumwa is sophomore Tanner Shark. In the field but not in the batting order for Ottumwa is the catcher, Adam Deniston. So for East, it's Barboza, Gagel, Fleener, Baldwin, Jefferson, Sheets, Becker, Little, and Young. That's the same 9 in the batting order as they had in Game 1. For Ottumwa, McKinnon, Wood, Jaime, Greiner, Rominger, Sainer, Mitchell, Thompson, and Shark. Rominger and Mitchell are the changes from Game 1. Mitchell is in there most likely because Trey Swartz apparently suffered a dislocated finger in Game 1, and Mitchell will get the start at first base in Game 2. 75 degrees under mostly sunny skies as Game 2 is about to begin. Very little breeze in the park. We have a southeast wind at 6 miles an hour. Ottumwa now 4-1 on the season, 1-0 in the Metro Conference, East 2-4, and of course 0-1 in Metro play. Over at Houston Field, Bulldogs softball trying to sweep Des Moines East. The Bulldogs won Game 1 1-0. They trail East 1-0 early in Game 2. A couple of fielding miscues that the Bulldogs will have to overcome. And Ottumwa takes the field for Game 2. Still wearing the white jerseys. Red lettering Bulldogs across the front with a red stripe above and below the lettering. Twin red stripes on the sleeves. Red numbers on the back. White pants with the red trim. Caps are red, but the front panel is white with the Ottumwa O on there. Red brims on those caps.
Number 2, Tanner Shark.
Scarlets appear to have put on the gray button-down tops for Game 2 with some black trim. Red numbers on the back, gray pants. Black caps, white batting helmets for the Scarlets. Tanner Shark, the lefty sophomore on the mound, making the start for Ottumwa. The defense behind him, Miles Sainer in left, Colton McKinnon in center, Blaze Rominger in right, Jesus Jaime at third, Mitch Wood at short, Carter Thompson at second, Thomas Mitchell at first, Adam Deniston behind the plate. This will be the first career varsity start for Tanner Shark. He has pitched in relief and picked up a save this season. And I think he's got maybe just one more warm-up pitch before we get Game 2 underway. And it was in the dirt to Deniston, who will pick it up and now fire down to second. And standing in to lead off Game 2 as he did Game 1, East shortstop Anthony Barboza. Barboza was 0 for 4 in Game 1, 3 groundouts, 1 strikeout. Colton McKinnon got the Game 1 win, Mitch Wood the save. We're ready for Game 2. The wind by Tanner Shark and the pitch. A little bit up and away, ball one. First pitch at 7:08. Again, 75 degrees. A beautiful evening for baseball in the city of Bridges. Sharks 1-0. Swing and a miss at a high one. Count evens at a ball and a strike. Lefty to righty, the wind and the 1-1. Fouled straight back on a pitch up and in, 1-2. Outfield straight away, as Ottumwa normally plays. The 1-2 pitch. A little bit off the plate outside, 2-2. Shark from the third base side of the rubber, the windup and the 2-2 pitch, fouled straight back again. Bright sunshine still over just about every part of the field, although the shadow from the third base dugout is casting a shadow onto some foul territory and part of the on-deck circle third base side. The 2-2 pitch sails high and the count is full to Barboza, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Sharks payoff pitch. Ground ball slowly to the right side, charged by Thompson. He fields it. He throws to first in time for out number 1. One away for the East second baseman, Grant Gagel. He was 0 for 4 in game 1, 2 ground outs, a pop out, and a strikeout to end the game. Gagel digs into that right-handed batter's box. First pitch on the way from Shark is a swing and a miss, strike 1. Shark quickly back to the rubber. Now the 0-1 offering. Up and away, 1 ball, 1 strike. Going to be a busy week for us here on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network, on KBIZ, and on the live video stream. As the 1-1 pitch swung on and missed, an off-speed pitch pulled the string on him, 1-2. Gagel digs back in after having been well out in front of that one. The pitch. Ground ball left side, backhanded by Mitch Wood, fires across the diamond. It's too high, but Mitchell jumps up, catches it, and comes back down on the bag to save the error and record the second out. Great play by Thomas Mitchell. He's had a couple of good plays defensively in this doubleheader.
Now up, number 2, Austin Fleener.
Here's Austin Fleener, the DH in game 1. He's catching in game 2. He was 0 for 2 with a walk in game 1, which Ottumwa again won 3-1. First pitch to the right-handed batter, up and away, ball 1. So tonight, of course, baseball home versus Des Moines East. Tomorrow, the Bulldog baseball team has a doubleheader at Waukee. That'll be a challenge. But we've gone up there and taken a game from them before. Time called at the plate. This goes back, I believe, 2014 when Steven Wilson was becoming the Ottumwa ace. And he got a win at Waukee, and that really launched his season. That pitch missed somewhere, apparently 2-0. You know, the umpires have switched places. The gentleman who was the base umpire in game 1 now behind the plate, and he's made that call a couple of times on a pitch that the other umpire called a strike in game 1. The 2-0, swing and a miss. 2 balls and a strike to Fleener. So tomorrow we're at Waukee, a baseball doubleheader starting at 5. Thursday, we're right back here at Legion Memorial Field for a doubleheader with Indianola. Swing and a miss by Fleener again, 2-2. Neil Hartz, I hope you're listening. We've got Deuces Wild on the scoreboard. Number 2 at bat, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Craig, where's Hartsey when we need him? Here's the 2-2 pitch from number 2, Tanner Shark. It's on the outside corner, called strike 3. And it's a 1-2-3 first inning for the sophomore. We go to the bottom of the first. The Scarlets nothing. The Bulldogs are coming up on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Schroeder Graphics and Signs, LLC, across the road from RJ Performance, is your go-to headquarters for all things custom designed, including vehicle wraps, printing, signs, billboards, and state-of-the-art commercial lighted signs. They also do window designs, semis, and VIN DOTs, wall designs, any size of coolers, customized bag boards, custom trailers, tumblers, race cars, go-karts, off-road vehicles, and more. Realtors, contact them for your custom yard signs, too. Visit sgsignsllc.com and like them on Facebook. Schroeder Graphics, be a brand above.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
I did not come to play, I came to dominate.
Bottom of the first inning. Ottumwa set East down in order in the top half, and now the Bulldogs will face left-hander Evan Becker. And quite honestly, I don't know where the mistake is, but the stats in Varsity Bound for him are not correct. Because in the game he pitched last week, he allowed 5 runs, but the stats only show him allowing 1 run and gave him the win in a game where he actually would have, I believe, either had no decision or taken the loss, and I think took the loss. The defense behind him has Dylan Baldwin in left, Hayden Young in center, Caden Klein in right, Dane Little at third, Anthony Barboza at short, Grant Gagel at second, James Jefferson at first, and Austin Fleener behind the plate. Becker is a left-hander, tall, lanky lefty, played first base in game 1, kind of comes over the top with that delivery. And this is a rare instance. I'm trying to recall, and I've done a lot of games over the last 9 years. I'm trying to recall the last time I saw a lefty versus lefty pitching matchup at the high school level.
Leading off for Ottumwa, number 27.
And nothing's coming to mind. It does not happen very often. Colton Mckinnon will lead it off for Ottumwa. He was 1 for 3 with a single stolen base and runs scored in game 1. First pitch in game 2, he fouls it off to the right out of play, 0-1. Bulldogs have been aggressive at the plate in this doubleheader. Now the 0-1. Chopper left side slowly hit. Charged by Liddell. Took a funny hop, but he stayed with it. Throw is high, but Jefferson, the first baseman, keeps his foot on the bag for out number 1.
Now batting, number 5, Mitch Wood.
So here's Mitch Wood. Mitch was 1 for 2. He reached on an error, walked, and singled in game 1, scored a run. Big swing and a miss here, strike 1. Now the 0-1. Breaking ball, called a strike at the knees 0-2, and I don't think Mitch liked that call. He thought it was low. No balls, 2 strikes, the pitch. Fouled straight back, 1-2. I'm not sure that third baseman is Dane Little. That's number 7 on his back. Now, we saw Becker wear a different jersey in game 1 because they've changed jerseys. That pitch in the dirt to Wood, 2-2. If that is number 7, that's a different player on the East roster, as that pitch is lined into left field, and it's down for a base hit in front of the left fielder Baldwin. So Wood stays hot. He has his first hit of the game, second of the doubleheader, and here is Jesus Jaime. Jaime was 0 for 3 in game 1, a pop out, a fly out, and a line out. If that is number 7 is Gunnar Balducci for East. As the pitch to Zeus misses for ball 1. So I'm not sure. It might be Balducci at third for East and not Little. We'll have to check on that. As that pitch grounded to short, charged by Barboza. He drops it, picks it up, throws to first, not in time. First and second, one out as East commits an error in the first inning for the second straight game.
Now batting.
I think Barboza was thinking double play and didn't secure the ball before he came up with it. Here's Adam Griner. Adam, 2 for 3 with 2 singles and a run scored in game one. He scored that critical insurance run in the 6th inning. Breaking ball misses a little bit up and away, ball 1. Want to know the count. The next pitch. Popped foul back into the left out of play. Count evens at a ball and a strike. The next offering, he came in high. Griner checked his swing. Managed to not offer it, and the count goes to 2-1 on the Bulldog DH. Lefty to righty, the pitch, line foul off to the right out of play, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes to Griner, 2 on, 1 out. And a swing and a miss at a breaking ball, strike 3. Big cut, no contact, and that's out number 2. So it's up to Blaze Rominger, who played right field.
17, Blaze Rominger.
Played right field but didn't bat in game 1. Going is Wood. The pitch is down and in and no throw. Mitch got a great jump, and then Jaime, with the attention diverted to Mitch Wood, steals second, so a double steal. Second and third, and I think a 1-0 count to Blaze, and that pitch up and away. Two balls, no strikes. Hitters count for Blaze. The pitch to the senior. Inside, nearly got a piece of him. 3-0. Miles Sainer on deck. The 3-0 pitch, taking all the way. There's a strike. 3-1. Mitch Wood at third. Jesus Jaime at second. 2 down. The 3-1 to Rominger. Swing and a miss. A little bit late on it. Full count, 3-2. Ottumwa got a couple of unearned runs in the first inning in game 1. A base hit could score 2 in the first inning here in game 2. The payoff. He hit in the air to right. Back is Klein, but he'll draw a beat on it, make the catch. And the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error, 2 left. After an inning, no score on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi everyone, this is Karina Drummond with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. We are a full-service salon offering hair, nail, brow, lash, facial, and waxing services. We also handle weddings, proms, and other large events with multiple person makeover sessions, so contact us early to get booked for your next event. We thank all of our loyal customers for your patronage and invite all newcomers to join our salon family. And remember, looking good doesn't happen by chance, it happens by appointment with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. Like Reflection Studio on Facebook and visit reflectionstudio.com. That's Reflections with a Z.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Gotta go all the way.
Top of the second inning, Bulldog Baseball brought to you by Cole Palace Cafe and Books on West Main Street in Ottumwa by the Train Depot. They offer an array of coffee, beverages. They also serve breakfast, and they have homemade soup, salads, and sandwiches for lunch. For more information, like and follow them on Facebook, Cole Palace Cafe and Books. By Blackhawk Auto Body and Linex of Ottumwa for all your auto body repair needs, insurance work, and spray-in bed liners. Check them out for all your aftermarket truck accessories. Contact Blackhawk Auto Body for a free quote. And by Lee's Photography in Ottumwa, capturing all the special moments in your life, such as weddings, sports, senior photos, family portraits, and more. Lee's Photography on East 2nd Street, across from the Courier in Ottumwa, capturing memories to last a lifetime. No score, Ottumwa and Des Moines East as we move to the top of the second inning. Lefty to lefty, Tanner Shark to Dylan Baldwin, and a swing and a miss, strike one. Might have foul tipped into the mitt of Denniston, but either way it's a strike. Baldwin in game one was 0 for 2 with a walk, also a strikeout and a foul out. The 0-1. Low and away, 1 ball, 1 strike. Sharks 1-1 to Baldwin is swung on and missed. Chased one outside, 1-2. They're headed to the 4th inning at Houston Field, game 2 of that doubleheader. That pitch on the outside corner called strike 3. Second strikeout in a row for Shark, 1 down, and the batter James Jefferson, who was 0 for 1 with a pair of walks in game 1. So over at softball, where Ottumwa beat East 1-0 in game 1, East leads Ottumwa 1-0 in game 2 as they go to the 4th. Shark looks in to get the sign. First pitch to Jefferson, breaking ball. Strike at the letters inside corner, 0-1. Tanner has his sign, the 0-1 pitch, down and in. Count evens at 1-1. As we said during game 1, picture-perfect night for a ball game. The 1-1 pitch misses up and away, 2-1. Sunny in 75. I think that's a country song, isn't it? Annie shrugs her shoulders. She's not a big country fan. The 2-1 pitch, came inside, nearly got a piece of him, 3-1. Three balls and a strike. Pitch on the way. Low, ball 4. One out walk is the first base runner of the game for the Scarlets here in the 2nd inning. That'll bring up the DH Ethan Sheets. Sheets was 1 for 3, had a single, also drove in a run with the fielder's choice in game 1. Left-handed batter, so a lefty-lefty matchup here. Jefferson is short lead at first. The pitch. On the outside corner for a called strike, and it didn't look like Sheets was too happy with that call. He'll dig back in. Shark will throw to first. Runner goes, got him picked off, but Mitchell couldn't see the throw. He's looking right into the sun, and he drops it. It rolls away. And so that'll be a stolen base for James Jefferson. Ottumwa guessed right, and a good pickoff move by Shark, but that's one thing about playing at Houston Field, is that if you're playing first base especially and holding a runner on, you're looking right into the sun. And that throw was a good one from Shark, but it was in the sun and it handcuffed Mitchell. Now the 0-1 pitch is up high, 1 ball, 1 strike. Shark has to just shake that off. A look back at second and the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air, foul off to the left, look out in the parking lot. Did that hit anything? What kind of car did it hit? Okay, you didn't say the color of my car. I feel better. 1 ball, 2 strikes. A look back at second by Shark and the pitch to Sheets. Fly ball left field, not very deep. Waiting on it is Sainer, makes the catch. Runner not tagging, 2 down. That'll bring up the pitcher, Evan Becker. Becker at the plate in game 1 was 1 for 3 with a single. He also lined into an inning-ending double play that snuffed out East's chances of tying the game at that point. Throws left-handed, but bats right-handed. Shark from the stretch, runner at second, 2 down, and he'll pivot and bluff Jefferson back to second. Jefferson had a pretty big lead. James Jefferson, 4 for 4 in stolen base tries on the season, counting the one he just picked up. Now the pitch. Popped up right side foul territory, should be playable. Mitchell underneath it, but it's the pitcher, Shark, who makes the catch to retire the side. So no runs, no hits, a walk, and a man left. We go to the bottom of the second, no score on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hello, this is Lisa Bittner, Clinic Manager with Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine. We specialize in pediatrics to geriatrics, internal medicine, and family practice, basically from babies to grandparents. We are here for you. We want to be your primary care provider. Call us at 641-683-0800 to schedule an appointment. Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic, 522 North Hancock Street in Ottumwa. Your best life, our one purpose. Visit mercyone.org.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
You be scared of John, watch me leave.
Bottom of the second inning. Ottumwa nothing, Des Moines East nothing. Bulldog baseball on KBIZ. OHS looking for the sweep after winning game 1 3-1. For Ottumwa, they'll have 6, 7, and 8 in the order due up. Miles Sainer, Thomas Mitchell, Carter Thompson against the left-hander Evan Becker.
Now batting. Number 12, Miles Sainer.
Out-of-town scoreboard. Tough finish for the Indian Hills baseball team at the JUCO World Series. They lose in their elimination game 12-8 this afternoon out in Colorado. Back here at Legion Memorial Field, Miles Sainer, a swing and a miss, 0-1. Sainer was 0 for 2 in game 1. As that pitch misses up and away, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and one the count, and the pitch. On the inside corner, strike 2. Shadows lengthening just a little bit. Deep left center field now in the shade as the 1-2 pitch is chopped foul, and Sainer just does stay alive. The lefty, Becker, worked from the stretch even with no one on base, and that pitch fouled back just over the screen and just off to the right of the press box here. Andy, that was close to being your ball. Still 1-2 to Sainer. The pitch. That breaking ball never took the break. It stayed high and away, 2-2. No score, bottom of the second inning. And the pitch. Called strike 3 in the inside corner. Sainer thought it was off the plate inside. Out number 1. Well, I can't really figure the zone out right now. It's almost bigger inside than it is outside. Second strikeout for Becker, and here is Thomas Mitchell. Mitchell had to come into the game after Trey Swartz dislocated a finger in game 1. At the plate, Mitchell was 0 for 2, but did have an RBI. Swing and a miss will make it strike 1. That pitch swung on and fouled back, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Catcher sets up inside. The pitch is over the heart of the plate. It's rolled out to short. Barboza fields this one cleanly. Throw to first is high. Jefferson comes down and gets the tag on Mitchell for out number 2. It's a nice play by James Jefferson. So both teams have seen their first baseman bail out their shortstops in this game. Here's Carter Thompson. 0 for 3 in game 1. Thompson, the number 8 hitter in the Bulldog batting order. And he fouls this one back, 0-1. The lefty's next offering is in the dirt, low and away. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Bulldog sophomore. Becker kicks and delivers, and it's lined into left field. Pretty well hit, but coming on to make the catch is a left fielder, Baldwin. Carter Thompson put a charge into that, but he lined it right at Baldwin and left to retire the side. Dogs go down in order. After 2, still no score on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
We all have a picture of the life we want to live, a desire to connect the work we do with a purpose. There is a way to get there, but the price of admission is money and the drive to succeed. Success takes skill. Skill takes training. Training takes work. If you're ready to live, learn, train, and connect, Job Corps is ready for you. Careers begin here.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
I ain't choose the gang chose me.
Top of the 3rd inning. Ottumwa nothing, Des Moines East nothing. Bulldog baseball on KBIZ and on the live video stream. Over at Houston Field, they've gone to the 5th inning in Game 2. East still leading your Bulldog softball team 1-0. Back here at Legion Memorial Field, Tanner Shark on the mound for his 3rd inning of work. He's thrown 30 pitches in 2 innings. He has struck out 2, he's walked 1, and has yet to allow a base hit. 8, 9, and 1 due up for the Scarlets. Dane Little, Hayden Young, and then the top of the order, Anthony Barboza. Or, pardon me. Or is that way? That's number 7 again. We were checking that. That might be Gunnar Balducci. It looks like a different kid. I think that's Balducci. Swing and a miss for strike 1. The next offering in there for a called strike 0-2. The 0-2 to Balducci. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Shark sets him down on 3 pitches for out number 1.
Now up, number 16, Hayden Young.
That'll bring up the center fielder, Hayden Young. He was 1 for 2 with a walk in Game 1, had a stolen base. Speedy right-handed batter. First pitch on the outside corner for a called strike, and boy, Shark looks dialed in here in the top of the 3rd. Next offering misses, and the count is even at a ball and a strike. Shark working quickly, and this pitch fouled in the air off to the right, out of play. Count goes to 1-2. Tanner kicks and delivers. And a ground ball to the right side. Diving, sliding, stop by Thompson. Throw to first. Good stretch by Mitchell. And the out is recorded. Great play on both ends of it. Carter Thompson had to go way to his left. He slid at the edge of the outfield grass, came up with the ball cleanly. The throw was a little bit to the inside of first base, but Thomas Mitchell, an excellent stretch. Good defense by the Bulldogs tonight. 2 down, nobody on. Here is Barboza. He grounded to second his first time up. Sharks' first offering. Pop foul to the right. That'll get over the Bulldog dugout and out of play. Off the light pole for strike 1. The 0-1 on the way. Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Sharks' next offering to Barboza is lifted in the air to center. Colton McKinnon, just a few steps to his left, makes the catch And Ottumwa retires the side in order. We go to the bottom of the third, still no score on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Bottom of the third inning. Let's see if Ottumwa can get the bats going. No score between the Bulldogs and Des Moines East. Game 2 of our doubleheader here on KBIZ and on the live video stream. Evan Becker on the mound for the Scarlets, his third inning of work. He's thrown 33 pitches in 2 innings. He's allowed 1 hit. He has struck out 2, has yet to walk a batter. Did pitch out of a second and third 2-out jam in the first inning.
Now batting for
Tanner Shark,
Number 2,
then the top of the order, Colton McKinnon and Mitch Wood do up for OHS. Shark trying to help his own cause. He was 0 for 3 in Game 1. Third baseman Balducci in on the edge of the grass. First pitch to Shark is a strike, 0-1. Outfield very slightly shading him to pull. Big breaking ball lifted in the air down the line in left, but it's going to carry, and boy, that ball almost carried too far for Dylan Baldwin near the line, but he made the catch for out number 1. Top of the order for Colton McKinnon, a ground ball to third his first time up. First pitch to McKinnon. Down and in, ball 1. Third baseman Balducci in on the grass a little bit. McKinnon's been known to lay down a bunt, and the tall grass we have in the infield here at Legion Field good for bunters. That pitch outside, and it's 2-0. McKinnon, the winning pitcher in Game 1, takes the 2-0 pitch up high, 3-0. McKinnon would gladly take a walk with Mitch Wood on deck and Jesus Jaime in the hole. The 3-0, inside almost hit him, ball 4. Got away from the catcher, but Colton will just jog down to first and take his free pass. First walk issued
Number 5,
by
Mitch
Evan Becker. And here's Mitch Wood, who has the only hit of the game for either team so far, a clean single in the first. He was eventually stranded at third. Now, you've got your best hitter at the plate. You've got a good base stealer on first, but a left-hander on the mound. First pitch called a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Man, the catcher, Fleener, moved his whole body to the outside to catch that pitch, but still got the call. 0-1 to Wood. Throw to first. And back in standing up is McKinnon. Becker kind of almost hesitates after he starts the stretch. He's trying to put doubt in the mind of the base runner as long as possible. If he waits any longer, he'll get called for a balk. Now a quick pitch, and Wood pops it up right side foul. It's a long run for Jefferson. He's trying to get under it, backpedaling, and he makes a backhanded catch for the second out. Tough play. And it's up to Jesus Jaime, who reached on an error his first time up.
Now batting. Number 24, Jesus Jaime.
Zeus has had a lot of big swings in this game without a result yet. Let's see if he can barrel one up right here, put it in a gap. First pitch is in the dirt, ball 1. Becker actually slipped and fell as he delivered it. Probably fortunate that the pitch was just over the plate but in the dirt. He's kind of got a smile on his face as he goes back to the rubber. The next offering is swung on late and fouled off towards the Bulldog dugout, first base side, 1-1. Outfield straight away for Zeus. The 1-1. Fouled straight back, kind of off the end of the bat, though, 1-2. Well, now with 2 strikes, I didn't think McKinnon would be running early in the count with Wood or Jaime at the plate, but now with 2 strikes and 2 out, maybe you put him in motion. We'll see. Not running here, and a ground ball left side, deep in the hole. Barboza, long throw to first, not in time. So an infield single for Jesus Jaime, first and second with 2 down. That ball was past a diving Balducci, the third baseman, and then 2 deep in the hole for Barboza to get the throw there in time. Now here's Adam Greiner with the 2-out RBI opportunity. Runners at first and second. Greiner struck out on a mighty swing his first time up. It was a big breaking ball. I know his eyes got real big, but he couldn't connect. First pitch here. Sails outside for ball 1, kind of slipped out of Becker's hand. Want to know the count to Greiner. Pitch on the way. Strike on the outside corner, 1-1. McKinnon at second, Jaime at first, 2 down, bottom third, no score. The pitch to Greiner. Sails up and away, 2-1. You've got very good speed at second in McKinnon, so any base hit to the outfield that's not right at an outfielder, likely to score a run. The 2-1. Driven down the line in left, heading towards the line, and the ball is foul. As Baldwin couldn't get there, but it lands in foul territory. Count evens at 2-2. Pretty well struck by Adam off the bat. I thought maybe he had a chance to get that down in fair territory. But it landed foul. 2-2. Becker kicks and delivers. Swing and a miss at a pitch in the dirt. Strike 3. Throw to first in time to complete the putout, and the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, 1 walk, 2 left. We played 3 in Game 2. We still have no score on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, this is Vince Tyson, General Manager with Citizens Mutual in Bloomfield, the area's premier broadband provider. Wapello County, we have heard your screams of frustration. You need reliable internet, and we are proud to expand high-speed fiber internet into Wapello County. Express your interest today by going to findmyfiber.mycmtech.com. Again, that's findmyfiber.mycmtech.com. We look forward to hearing from you and bringing you the very best internet service at Citizens Mutual, coming soon to Wapello County.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Top of the 4th inning. It's been pretty much all about the pitchers in this doubleheader. Ottumwa won Game 1 3-1, and Game 2 is scoreless as the Scarlets come to bat here in the 4th. Ottumwa has the only 2 hits, one by Mitch Wood, one by Jesus Jaime. Unfortunately, they didn't come in the same inning. Tanner Sharks only allowed 1 base runner through 3 innings. That was a walk back in the second. He's thrown 40 pitches through 3 innings, and he'll face the 2, 3, and 4 batters in the East order. Grant Gagel, Austin Fleener, and Dylan Baldwin. Gagel grounded to short his first time up. It was a play where Mitch Wood made a high throw, but Thomas Mitchell jumped up, caught it, and came down on the bag to record the out. First pitch here to Gagel. Swing and a miss at a high fastball, strike 1. Speaking of Wood, before that first pitch was thrown, he's out there at a shortstop position, and he's kind of mimicking his swing motion there. He wasn't happy with the foul out he had in the bottom half of the 3rd inning. That pitch fouled weakly back to the screen by Gagel. Count is 0-2. Bulldogs softball going to the top of the 6th inning against Des Moines East in Game 2. Bulldogs still trail that game 1-0. That pitch lifted to right, coming on Rominger right there, makes the catch, 1 down. Here's Austin Fleener called out on strikes his first time up. So it's getting late over there at Houston Field. Ottumwa's got to get on the board or they'll end up splitting that doubleheader. They won Game 1 1-0 over East, but they trail Game 2 by the same score. Shark into the windup. First pitch to Fleener here on the inside corner for a called strike. Shadows starting to lengthen. Still plenty of light in the sky, though, as this pitch is high and the count is even at 1-1. Moving pretty quickly in this doubleheader. That's what happens when you don't have a lot of hits or runs. Swing and a miss at a pitch in the dirt, as Shark had Fleener fooled there, and the count goes to 1-2. One out, nobody on, top 4, no score. Now the 1-2. Fly ball left center field, carrying a bit into the alley, but drifting with it is McKinnon, and the center fielder makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting now, number 4, Dylan Baldwin.
That'll bring up Dylan Baldwin. He struck out his first time up. Shark has struck out 3 and has walked 1 in now 3 2/3 innings. Lefty-lefty matchup here. Tanner's first offering. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Got him to chase one maybe a little bit low. Sharks 0-1. Rolled weakly to the right side. Mitchell will field it. He's going to flip to Shark, who did not win the race to the bag. He dropped the ball. That's what happened. Shark got to the bag before Baldwin, but couldn't hang on to the throw. Kind of a bang-bang play there. Mitchell fielded that ball. I'm not sure he shouldn't have let Carter Thompson, the second baseman, come over and get it, but either way, I think that'll be an infield hit for Baldwin, first hit of the game for the Scarlets, and he's on first with 2 down for James Jefferson, who walked and stole a base his first time up. And now Tanner Shark is walking off the mound and towards the dugout. And, he kind of slid in the dirt trying to touch the bag and catch the baseball all at the same time, and looks like he got some dirt on his pitching hand, so he asks for some water to clean the hand off, and a teammate obliges. That was Adam Greiner with the assist right there. So now Shark with a clean pitching hand will go to work on James Jefferson with the runner at first and 2 down. Fleener does have a stolen base this year, as this pitch is on the outside corner for a called strike. Oh, 0-1 the count, 2 out, a runner on first for East, only their second base runner of the game. That pitch in the dirt gets all the way to the backstop. Wild pitch. Actually, I'm not sure. Did they put in a courtesy runner for Fleener, or is he still out there? Or pardon me, that's Baldwin, not Fleener. So that is Baldwin out there, and that's a wild pitch. It moves him into scoring position. And a pretty good hitter at the plate in Jefferson. 1-1 count. Pitch on the way. Down and in, 2-1. Baldwin the runner at second. And the pitch. Fouled back to the screen, 2-2. When Ottumwa got the 2 runs in the first inning of Game 1 and they went on to win 3-1, those were unearned runs, and East probably felt like those runs were gifted to Ottumwa. I think Bulldogs would kind of feel the same way if this runner gets home from second. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Ground ball left side, fielded by Jaime. Throw across is wide and goes out of play, and that'll allow the run to score. It's 1-0 East. Zeus loaded up and fired and overthrew everything. Man. Now Ottumwa will feel like they gifted that run. A little roller first base side where Ottumwa couldn't complete the 3-1 putout that would have ended the inning. We ruled it an infield hit up here. Then a wild pitch puts him in scoring position, and then a throwing error brings home an unearned run, and East leads 1-0. So now here's Ethan Sheets, who flew out to left his first time up, and you got to be careful here. You got another runner in scoring position. Jefferson took second on that throw. Sheets a big swing and a miss, strike 1. Oh, and 1 the count. Lefty to lefty the pitch. Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Sheets steps out for a moment, now back in. And the 1-1 pitch. That's in there for a strike. Count goes to 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Runner at second, 2 down, an unearned run home for East in the top of the 4th. They have their first lead all night at 1-0. The pitch. On the outside corner, called strike 3. East doesn't like the call, but the inning is over. Scarlets get a run on a hit and an error. They leave 1. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Ottumwa trailing 1-0 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Bottom of the 4th inning, Des Moines East 1, Ottumwa 0. Scarlets got a run without hitting a ball out of the infield, a weak roller with 2 outs. Ottumwa couldn't execute not the easiest play in the world, an infield hit. Then a wild pitch, put the runner in scoring position, and then a throwing error on what should have been a ground out. Brought home the Scarlet run. Still, it's only 1-0, and if you're Ottumwa, you were thinking you had to score at least 1 run if you have any chance of winning, so being down 1-0 doesn't change anything too much. 5, 6, 7 due up for the Dogs. Blaze Rominger, Miles Sainer, Thomas Mitchell. First pitch to Blaze misses outside from the lefty, Evan Becker, ball 1. Blaze flew out to right his first time up. The 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss, tied him up inside, 1-1. Well, unless Ottumwa has, over at softball, unless Ottumwa has started a rally in the 6th inning that we haven't gotten word of yet, both Bulldog squads are down 1-0 in their respective Game 2s right now. That pitch off the plate outside, and it's 2-1 to Blaze. By the way, I misspoke earlier. I want to correct something here in a moment. As the 2-1 is pop foul to the right out of play, 2-2. We have all Metro Conference matchups going on tonight. Hoover's at North. Roosevelt's playing Lincoln. I had said that that doubleheader, Roosevelt-Lincoln, was starting at 3:30 at Lincoln. They're actually playing at Principal Park tonight. So they got started about the same time we did, I believe. As that pitch is chopped foul, and Blaze was able to foul off a tough breaking ball and stay alive at 2-2. Well, unfortunately, it's gotten worse for Ottumwa softball. That pitch outside of Blaze, he works the count full 3-2. But over at Houston Field, the Scarlets put 4 on the board in the 6th inning, including a 3-run homer. They now lead Ottumwa 5-0. Swing and a foul back just off the end of the bat as Rominger stays alive at 3-2. Now it looks like Ottumwa softball might be headed for a split. Ottumwa baseball down a run here in the 4th, but still hoping for a sweep. Another 3-2. Popped foul back to the right out of play. Rominger putting up a fight here. The next pitch will be the 9th of the at-bat. He's already fouled off 3 pitches with 2 strikes. At 3-2, check swing and missed high, ball 4. Leadoff walk, second walk of the game issued by Becker, and the batter will be Miles Sainer, who was called out on strikes his first time up. Sainer digs in, the third baseman Balducci in on the grass, anticipating an Ottumwa bunt. And the ball is bunted left side. It'll land foul for strike 1. Oh, and 1 to Sainer. I imagine he'll be trying to bunt again. With the first baseman, Jefferson, holding the runner on and a lefty on the mound who might fall off to the third base side, a bunt to the right side could get him on base. Here's the pitch, bunted at and missed. Runner going, and a throw down to second, but it gets into center field. Blaze was dead to rights, about 2/3 of the way to second base, but then the throw goes into center. We can't call that a steal because he stopped. That'll be an error on the catcher, Fleener. Count is 0-2 to Sainer, but now it's a runner at second and nobody out. And it turns into an RBI opportunity. The pitch. That's on the inside corner, called strike 3, a fastball. I'm not sure what Miles is looking for there, but he is down on strikes for out number 1. If you balance the equation, though, 1 out and a runner on second, that's kind of what Ottumwa was willing to accept when they had Sainer trying to bunt, so same difference. Thomas Mitchell, the batter, grounded out to short his first time up. Good speed out at second with Rominger, hoping to come home and tie this game. Pitch is outside to Mitchell, 1-0. Boy, what I wouldn't give to see a line drive to left center. The 1-0. That's up high, 2-0. Or right center, either gap would do, just something that gets down for a hit, makes the outfielders range horizontally to field it, and allows the run to come home from second. The 2-0. Check swing, it's up and in, 3-0. They want to appeal, but no swing. He did not go around. 3 balls, no strikes. Carter Thompson's on deck, and Thompson 0 for 1, but a line out, a sharply hit ball his first time up. Mitchell, though, with the count well in his favor. Becker pivots and bluffs a throw to second, and he didn't have a teammate anywhere near second base. Blaze took 2 steps quickly back to the bag, then realized there was no one to throw to and walked the rest of the way. Now another pivot, and he throws, although his second baseman, Gagel, was still about 6 or 7 feet away from the base. Becker is apparently convinced that Blaze, either he's convinced Blaze is going to run or he's just trying to keep him a little closer. Now the 3-0. That's in there for a strike. Mitchell taking all the way, 3-1. Sluggers count for Mitchell. Now the 3-1. Swing and a miss. Boy, Thomas took a healthy cut at that one, but came up empty, 3-2. Now you'd like him to cut down on that swing a bit, take a B-hack, try to put the ball in play, maybe shoot it through the hole on the right side. The 3-2. called. Strike three. Mitchell was on his way to first. He thought that ball was inside. He backed out of the way. Boy, that inside corner is huge tonight.
Now batting, number 19, Carter Thompson.
That's the called third strike. They've all been inside corner. That one was well inside. But now here's Thompson with Blaze still at second and 2 down. First pitch. Lifted in the air, down the line in right. That will be a foul ball by about 5 feet. Well, that would have gotten the run home. 0-1 the count. Flock of geese flies over Leeds Memorial Field as the 0-1 pitch is a breaking ball on the inside corner, strike two. Only one little shaft of direct sunlight still on the field. That's out in right field. Lights are on, haven't yet taken any real effect though. 0-2 to Carter Thompson. Runner at second, 2 down. The pitch outside, 1-2. Becker was starting to walk off the mound. He thought that was strike three, but that ball was pretty clearly outside. 1-2 to Thompson. Gotta watch that inside pitch now. On the way. In the dirt, laid off, 2-2. Boy, Blaze is really dancing around out at second. I think he's daring Fleener to try to throw behind him. Gets a pretty big lead now as Becker comes set. The 2-2 pitch, way outside, 3-2. Tanner Shark on deck if the inning continues past Thompson. Bottom of the fourth, Ottumwa down 1-0. They had a runner at second with nobody out. He's still there with 2 down. The 3-2 to Thompson. Lifted in the air to right. That's shallow towards the line. Jefferson can't make the catch off his glove. Tried to make an over-the-shoulder catch. It hits the grass. Blaze scores from second. We're tied at 1. Boy, I don't know how you score that. He was there, but he had his back to the infield trying to make an over-the-shoulder catch. I think that's an infield hit. So we'll give Carter the infield hit and the RBI. Ottumwa ties the game, and here is Tanner Shark. First pitch. Over but low, ball 1. And I know Thompson would have preferred the RBI to be a line drive, but you still got to give him some credit here. The 1-0 is way high and outside 2-0. The previous 2 batters had been called out on strikes with that runner at second. Thompson put the ball in play and forced the defense to make a play, and they couldn't make it. That pitch a little bit low. The geese are honking overhead again. They're circling now. Not sure where they're trying to go. Now the 3-0 pitch to Shark. That's high, ball 4. A 4-pitch walk. I don't know, Becker may be a little unnerved after giving up the run. And now he'll have to pitch to Colton Mckinnon with 2 on and 2 out. Shark will get a courtesy runner. That'll be Max Thomason. So it's Thompson at second, Thomason at first. Keep that straight in your head. But before Becker faces McKinnon, we'll have a conference on the mound. Becker actually walked off the mound to meet his coach, and the coach told him, no, get back up on the dirt. They've gone to the 7th at Houston Field. Bulldogs softball team trailing Des Moines East 5-0. So barring a big rally in the 7th inning, the softball team's headed for a split. They beat the Scarlets 1-0 in Game 1. Here at Legion Memorial Field, the Bulldog baseball team won Game 1 over East earlier today 3-1. They've just tied the Scarlets up at 1 here in the bottom of the 4th and have 2 on and 2 out for McKinnon. You got great speed on the bases. Carter Thompson at second, Max Thomason at first. And McKinnon at the plate, 0 for 1 with a walk. That pitch sailed in high to Colton, ball 1. 1-0 to the Bulldogs center fielder. Pitch on the way. That's a letter high strike on the inside corner, 1-1. McKinnon willing to be patient, wants to see if Becker's still going to be wild. If Becker were to walk him, you've got your best hitter, Mitch Wood, on deck. 1-1. Up and away, well outside, 2-1. And right now, when Becker's missing, he's not missing by inches, or by an inch or two, he's missing by half a foot. The 2-1. Off the plate outside, 3-1. See if McKinnon will swing at all or if he's just taking 3-1. Here's the pitch. He is swinging, had a pitch to hit, but fouled it back. 3-2, all right. 3-2, 2 out, so you'll have the runners in motion. Thompson from second, Thomason from first. A base hit would almost certainly score a run. A gapper would score 2. A walk would load them. There they go, the payoff. In the dirt, ball 4, they're loaded for Mitch Wood. Third walk of the inning.
Number 5, Mitch Wood.
Fourth of the game for Becker. And here's Wood, who singled in the first inning and fouled out in the third. If you're Ottumwa, and this would be true at any point in this season, offensively you could not ask for a better situation than the bases loaded and Mitch Wood at bat. And that pitch inside nearly hit him, ball 1. Becker probably thinking he's gotten calls on that inside corner. He was going to try to go in there again, but that one was well off the plate. A dog at every base. Pickoff throw to first. They try to sneak Jefferson in behind McKinnon, but McKinnon got back safely. I always say you see something new every day at the ballpark. That's the first time I've ever seen a pickoff throw to first with the bases loaded. Now the 1-0. Ground ball, but it's right at the second baseman and right through his legs. 1 run is in. Second runner around third on his way home. 2 runs score. It's 3-1 Ottumwa. Ground ball right to Gagel, and it went right through the 5-hole. Wood will not get
number 24.
Any credit for an RBI. But now Jesus Jaime bats with runners on the corners, 2 down, and Ottumwa leading by 2. Critical error committed by East. Zeus has reached on an error and is singled. That pitch in the dirt, ball 1. Oh, East had to think the inning was over there. Now 3 runs are home and a big swing and a miss at he foul tipped it at the plate on a slow breaking ball to Zeus, and it's even at 1-1. The 1-1 offering. That's on that inside corner, 1-2. Becker, the kick and the pitch. In the dirt, got away from the catcher, got behind him, coming down the line, and scoring is McKinnon. On the wild pitch, it's 4-1 as Wood goes down to second. Two and 2 to Jesus Jaime. And still a runner in scoring position for Zeus as Wood is down at second. The pitch. Ground ball to third, 1 hop to Balducci. Quick throw to first is low, but dug out by Jefferson to retire the side. But Ottumwa gets 4 runs on just 1 hit, 1 critical error, and 1 left on base. We go to the 5th inning. Bulldogs up 4-1 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dwayne Petrito, your orthodontist in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. Many of our patients are playing in this game, and we want you to know we are happy to see you representing your school and playing hard. If you haven't been in to see us yet, please call our office for an appointment. Your first appointment is always free. From start to finish, we are here for you every step of the way. We specialize in giving you a great smile and bite. We look forward to seeing you soon. Our team is cheering for you in today's game.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Top of the fifth inning, and my, how the game has changed. It was scoreless through 3, but now, after the fourth inning, Ottumwa leads 4-1. The Scarlets got an unearned run in the top half of the inning. Ottumwa scored 4 in the bottom half, 3 of which were unearned after a critical error with the bases loaded and 2 out. Tanner Shark will pitch. And it's popped up to the right side. Foul territory, playable for Thomas Mitchell off the bat of Evan Becker, and he makes the catch in front of his own dugout for a quick first out. One down for Gunnar Balducci, who struck out his first time up. Shark brings it home, and it's in the dirt, ball 1. One and 0 to the Scarlet third baseman. Shark's next pitch is high, and it's 2-0. Shark at 61 pitches now through 4 1/3. That pitch, a little bit up and away, 3-0. Now Tanner's pitch right down Broadway, taking all the way was Balducci with his team down 3. And the count goes to 3-1. The 3-1 misses up and in, ball 4. And Balducci reaches on the second walk issued tonight by Shark. Here's Hayden Young, a ground ball to second, his first time up. Lefty to righty. Pitch on the way. On the inside corner, gets that call, 0-1. The next offering is hit foul in the air off to the right out of play. Count evens at a ball and a strike. Shark will throw to first, and Balducci dives back in safely. The next pitch in the dirt through the legs of Denniston, and down to second on the wild pitch goes Balducci. Second wild pitch of the game for Shark. And the count goes to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch, big breaking ball chopped weakly to the right, foul. And we stay at 1-2 to Young. Shark trying to pitch around the one-out walk and wild pitch. Looks back at second. Now the 1-2. Outside, 2-2. Two balls, two strikes. Evening settling in now here in Ottumwa. The pitch. Up high, 3-2. Well, walks are what got East starter Evan Becker in trouble in the bottom of the fourth inning. He walked 3, and that set up the bases loaded situation that eventually led to the 2-run error that turned a 1-run inning into what became a 4-run inning. Here's a 3-2. Over but low is the call, ball 4, back-to-back walks. Now we go back to the top of the order, and Anthony Barboza, who's 0 for 2 with a ground out and a flyout. Balducci at second, the speedy Young at first. Barboza representing the tying run here in the top of the fifth. Shark kicks and delivers. A ground ball back to the mound. Shark will go to second for one. Woods relay to first. Double play. 1-6-3. Just like that, one pitch, and Tanner Shark gets himself out of the jam. No runs, no hits, 2 walks, 1 left. We go to the bottom of the fifth. Dogs 4, Scarlets 1 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Wondering what to have for lunch or supper? Stop in and see Mike and his team at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse. Whether you want amazing Greek food, pasta, salads, sandwiches, fish, chicken, steak, or the best pizza in town, they have what you want. They are always open for carryout, and their full menu is available at mikespizzasteakhouse.com. Thank you, Southern Iowa, for making Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse your favorite restaurant and your favorite pizza place. Proud to support the Ottumwa Bulldogs.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Bottom of the fifth inning. Ottumwa leading Des Moines East 4-1. Evan Becker is still on the mound for the Scarlets. I find that interesting, not necessarily because he's given up the 4 runs, but if my pitch count is correct, I have him at 91. I had him at 50 pitches through 3 innings, and then with all the walks and the error in the 4th inning, I had him at 41 pitches in that inning alone. And I'm not sure, but there's an East coach talking to the home plate umpire right now, and I don't know if it's about the pitch count or if it's about something else. Adam Griner about to stand in, and he's kind of eavesdropping.
Now batting, number 10, Adam Griner.
Griner steps out of the box, paying attention to this conversation, which continues. I assume that's head coach Brian Luft, who ends the conversation by patting the umpire on the back. And going back to the dugout. Griner stands in. First pitch from Becker, down and in, ball 1. Adam has struck out twice here in Game 2. He had 2 hits in Game 1. Trying to crank that up here again in Game 2. Bulldogs 4 runs on only 3 hits. East has been rather generous tonight. The 3 walks and then the critical error in the 4th inning that led to the 4 runs. Now 2-0 to Adam. Big swing and a miss. Chased one up high, 2-1. Griner does not get cheated on his swings. The old philosophy, swing hard in case you hit it. That ball, a fastball just inside. Griner backing out of the way. I thought maybe that would get called a strike. We've seen some inside pitches called there, but that one a little further in. And count is 3-1 to Griner. Blaze Rominger on deck, Miles Sainer in the hole. Now the 3-1. On the inside corner, took a little bit off there, 3-2. Full count to Griner, and the payoff. Swing and a foul back, just did get a piece. Another mighty hack by the Bulldog Jr. The lefty Becker brings it home again, 3-2, and Adam fouls it back again. Still 3-2 to Griner. And I've got Becker at 98 pitches. He cannot be much longer for this game. The limit's 110. The 3-2 poked in the air, foul off to the right and out of play. That might have been ball 4, but it might have been strike 3. Adam couldn't take a chance and did well to get the end of the bat on it and stay alive. Another 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That one, if he'd let it go, probably would have been ball 4 as it dipped low and away, but he was fooled for out number 1.
Batting now, number 17.
Strikeout number 6 for Becker. Here's Blaze Rominger, who has flied out, and he has walked and scored. Led the fourth inning off with a walk. Pops this one up, foul right side. I think it'll get back out of play. It will. For strike one. Lights starting to take effect here at Legion Memorial Field. Oh, 0-1 to the Bulldog right fielder. The pitch. Low and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. The next pitch comes in and it hits him. And Blaze will head down to first. So second time in a row, Rominger has reached without benefit of a hit. He walked in the fourth. He is hit by a pitch here in the fifth. So 1 on, 1 out for Miles Sater, called out on strikes each of his first 2 times up. Nobody throwing in that east pen as that pitch is fouled straight back to the screen. 0-1. I have that as pitch 104 for Evan Becker. And he'll throw to first and chase Blaze back standing up. Now the 0-1. A little bit up and in, 1 ball, 1 strike. Did a quick recount of my pitches here, and I think my totaling is accurate. 105 and counting. This pitch upstairs, runner goes, delayed steal, throw down to second, not in time. Rominger with the stolen base. Count is 2-1 to Sainer, now with the man in scoring position and only 1 out as the Bulldogs try to add to their 4-1 lead. The 2-1 on the way. Poked foul off to the right. Off the screen, 2-2. Thomas Mitchell on deck. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3 at a good changeup, 2 down. 7 strikeouts now for Becker. So here's Mitchell, who's grounded out and struck out 0 for 2.
Now batting, number 18, Thomas Mitchell.
Becker comes set. First pitch on the way to Mitchell. Outside, ball 1. The 1-0 offering to Mitchell. On the inside corner, Thomas was dancing out of the way, and that got called a strike. Same thing happened to him on strike 3 last inning. Count evens here at 1-1. The kick and the pitch. Swing and a miss, chased a high one, 1-2. Quickly out of town scoreboard checking. Cardinal leading Van Buren 1-0 in the middle of the third. Runner goes, pitch is way outside. Big jump for Blaze. He steals third without a throw. So he's stolen second and third, and he's 90 feet away from adding an insurance run. It's 2-2 to Mitchell with 2 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Still 4-1 Bulldogs looking for more. The 2-2. Up and away. Mitchell checked his swing. 3-2. Carter Thompson on deck. Three balls, 2 strikes. The payoff. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And the inning is over, and that's got to be it for Becker pitch count-wise. No runs, no hits, a hit batter, and a man left at third. After 5, though, Ottumwa 4, East 1 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
We know now more than ever how important high-speed fiber internet is to our customers, ranging from at-home work, at-home schooling, and all of your online gaming and streaming requests. We have you covered, but don't wait. Our springtime queue is filling up fast, and I want to help you get your name on that list. Call me, Samantha, your local Lisco sales rep at 641-209-5400. That's 209-5400, or visit our website at www.lisco.com.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
I did not come to play, I came to dominate. Dominate.
Top of the 6th inning. Tanner Shark still on the mound for Ottumwa. He's got a 4-1 lead. He's thrown 72 pitches through 5 innings. He will have to face the heart of the East order here. Gagel, Fleener, and Baldwin, 2, 3, and 4. Ottumwa, 4 runs, 3 hits, 1 error. East, 1 run, 1 hit, 2 errors. Grant Gagel has grounded out and flied out 0 for 2. Lefty to righty, Sharks pitch. Off the plate outside, 1-0. Tanner into the wind and the 1-0 to Gagel. Upstairs, 2-0. Sharks 2-0 offering. On the inside corner at the knees for a strike, 2-1. The sophomore's next pitch is swung on and missed. He chased one that might have been outside, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Ground ball left side in the hole, backhanded by Wood. Long throw across is not on the money. Mitchell thought he kept his foot on the bag. He's trying to tell the umpire, I kept my foot on the bag, but they said he was pulled off the bag. And safe at first is Gagel. We'll go with an infield hit on that one.
Now batting, number 2.
So East has the leadoff man on for the first time in this game. In fact, that's the first time the entire doubleheader they've gotten the leadoff man on. Here's Austin Fleener, who takes a ball right down the middle, 1-0. I have no idea where that pitch missed. It was not outside. It was not high. He's called pitches farther outside than that a strike tonight. Here's the 1-0. That's way high, 2-0. Gagel with the lead at first, a short lead. The 2-0 pitch. That's up high again, 3-0. Shark now at 80 pitches. Don't know how long Coach Yeager wants him to go tonight. Again, he's just a sophomore. But he's 1 ball away from bringing the tying run to the plate. Throw to first, and Gagel dives back in safely. Gagel has not attempted to steal this season. Now the 3-0. That's called a strike on the outside corner. That pitch was farther outside than the first one in this sequence. You know, Craig, every year I say I'm not going to go so hard on the umpires, and then every year they do stuff like that. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a miss, 3-2. So Shark has battled his way back to a full count. Runner at first, nobody out. Top of the 6th inning, Ottumwa leading 4-1. Scarlets trying to mount a rally. Runner not going, the 3-2. Popped up foul off to the right, out of play. And we'll do it again at 3 balls and 2 strikes. There is now somebody throwing in the East bullpen. I'm surprised. It's the first time I've seen anybody playing catch down there, given that, by my count, their starter, Evan Becker's thrown 114 pitches. Now, he went over the limit in the middle of the at-bat with Mitchell, so he was allowed to finish the at-bat, but Becker should not pitch another pitch in this game. Here's the 3-2 from Shark, and it came too far inside, and it hit Fleener. So now first and second with nobody out. And not the first time I've said this, but if you're a batter, you don't mind getting your base when you get hit by a pitch, but if you've already got 3 balls, you probably look at the pitcher and say, why couldn't you just walk me? Why'd you have to hit me? We get a courtesy runner for the catcher, Fleener. That will be Simon Yates. So first and second, nobody out. And here's Dylan Baldwin, whose infield hit with 2 out in the 4th inning eventually led to him scoring the only East run so far. He's 1 for 2. Lefty-lefty matchup here. First pitch. Ground ball to the right side, up the line, foul. And it's 0-1. It is June 1st. It's a pretty big day in the sports world for a variety of reasons. Here's the 0-1. Bunt shown, bunted back to the mound. Shark will throw to first and get the sure out. Sacrifice scored 1-3. So it looks like East was willing to let Baldwin swing away until he got a strike and then had him lay down the sac bunt. So second and third, 1 out, and here is James Jefferson, who has walked and has reached on an error. That error allowed the only East run to score. Mitchell in on the edge of the grass at first as this pitch is hit in the air, foul off to the right, out of play, 0-1. So Mitchell's playing in a little bit. Everybody else for Ottumwa back on the infield. They will trade a run for the second out here on a ground ball to second, third, or short. Although you get a sharp ground ball to Zeus at third, he might come home with it anyway. We'll see. The 0-1 to Jefferson. A little bit low. Bulldogs wanted that call, didn't get it. 1-1. No activity in the Ottumwa pen. Whoever was throwing in the East pen has come back to the dugout. 4-1 Ottumwa. Scarlets second and third, 1 out here in the 6th. Ground ball to third. Diving stop by Jaime, and he will tag the runner coming to third and get the out there. The run scores, and it's 4-2, but a great play by Jesus Jaime to make a diving stop and then a diving tag on the runner coming to third for the second out. Coming home to score is Gagel, but out at third is Yates, and I don't know why Simon Yates was trying to run to third when Jaime had the ball in front of him. That is a base running error. It's a fielder's choice for Jefferson. He will get the RBI. And now the batter is Ethan Sheets, who's 0 for 2 with a flyout and a strikeout. First pitch. In the dirt, got away from Denniston over towards the East dugout, and Jefferson down to second on the wild pitch. Third one of the game for Tanner Shark. 1-0 to Sheets. I'm almost positive Jesus Jaime saved a run there with that diving stop, and then I think you could argue that Yates at least cost his team a hit. There's a chopper over the mound, charging his Wood, fields cleanly, throws on the run. It's wide, and it got away from Mitchell. Jefferson scores. Sheets down to second. It's 4-3. Boy, these teams just keep giving each other runs with errors. We're just talking about a great defensive play. Now we're going to have an unearned run where the inning should have been over. That's the second error of the game on Mitch Wood. And now the tying run's at second with 2 out. We'll get a pinch runner for Sheets. Actually, that'll be the right fielder, Caden Klein, coming into the DH spot in the batting order. And the batter is the player who is still, for the moment, the opposing pitcher, Evan Becker. He's 0 for 2. East has cut it to a run, 4-3. Tying run at second, 2 out, top 6. The pitch. A little bit high, ball 1. The inning started with an infield hit by Gagel. Fleener was hit by a pitch. Baldwin bunted the runners to second and third. Then there was a shot down the line, a diving stop by Jaime. 1 run scored, but he tagged the runner out coming to third. Then the error, now a ground ball to second. Carter Thompson to first, and that'll end the inning. But East back into it with a pair of runs. Just 1 hit, 1 critical error, and 1 man left. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Dogs up 4-3 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Gotta go all the way.
Bottom of the 6th inning. Ottumwa leading Des Moines East 4-3. Now in game 1 of this doubleheader, East pulled to within a run in the top of the 6th inning. Ottumwa got an insurance run in the bottom of the 6th. Can Ottumwa do it again? Okay. Am I missing something here, or is East potentially setting up to forfeit this game? Evan Becker is still on the mound. And unless my count is way off, I have him at 114 pitches. The limit's 110. So either I've missed something, or
Number 19, Carter Thompson.
or East is about to break the pitch count rule. Carter Thompson will lead it off. And the first pitch misses high, ball 1. Thompson is 1 for 2 with an RBI single and a run scored. That pitch misses, and it's 2-0. That pitch over below, 3-0. And that pitch low and away, ball 4. So here is Tanner Shark. And Coach Yeager has gone down to talk to the umpire. And he may, I would speculate that maybe he's thinking the same thing I am, that Evan Becker has thrown too many pitches. Again, my count is unofficial, but I had Becker at 114 at the end of the 5th inning. Well, the conversation was brief and it's over. Wish I had some way to get a message down to John, or down to the dugout. Well, we'll play on here. As that pitch up and in to the left-handed batting Shark, 1-0. Tanner is 0 for 1 with a walk and a run. It'd be a big insurance run over at first. Pitch on the outside corner. Count evens at a ball and a strike. No sign of a bunt yet from Shark. Third baseman Balducci in on the grass. The 1-1. And he pops it up behind second. And the second baseman shortstop collide. The ball falls in. It's picked up by Barbosa. He will win the race to the bag to force out Thompson for out number one. And, boy, nothing Thompson can do there. You got to pop up behind second base. You got to stay anchored to first. And when you saw Barbosa and Gagel gently collide and the ball drop, Carter's 90 feet away from second. So that's not an error. It is Shark reaching on a fielder's choice, and Thompson retired 6 unassisted, but that's a lot weirder than it looks in the book. And now finally East is making a pitching change. So we'll see who comes in to pitch, and they're moving some other parts around defensively. So let's take a 30-second timeout, come back and tell you about the new pitcher on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Are you looking for someone to capture the special moments in life, such as senior photos, weddings, family portraits, baby pictures, or even your furry friends? Look no further than Lee's Photography in Ottumwa to schedule your appointment. Brian, Connie, and the staff at Lee's Photography have the knowledge and experience to capture your special moments and make your vision come to life. Visit them on Facebook to see the range of their work. Lee's Photography on East 2nd Street, across from the Courier in Ottumwa, for all your all-around photography needs.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
You be scared at John, watch me leap though.
The new East pitcher is Hayden Young. He comes in from center field. This will be his 3rd appearance of the year. Now his stats say he is 0-1 with a 5.73 ERA. And the stats were a little off kilter looking at them when I was prepping for this game earlier. Although I think those totals might be right for him. He's had 1 start. This will be his 2nd relief outing.
Number 27, Colton Mckinnon.
Evan Becker's gone to first, and James Jefferson has gone from first base to the outfield. 1-on-1 out. Here's Colton McKinnon, who was 0 for 1 with a pair of walks and a run. First pitch from Young, right in there, strike 1. Ottumwa leading 4-3, 1 out, 1 on here in the bottom of the 6th inning. 3 outs away from a win, but they'd like to play an insurance run or 2 and make it a little more comfortable. That pitch up and in to McKinnon, 1 ball, 1 strike. The stretch and the pitch. Way high off the glove of the catcher Fleener and down to second on the wild pitch goes Tanner Shark. Now a man in scoring position with only 1 out. Right-hander to right-hander. The 2-1 to McKinnon. On the outside corner, strike 2. Shark away from second. The 2-2 to Colton. Way outside, 3-2 with Mitch Wood on deck. That wild pitch eliminates really any possibility of a normal double play, but with the speed of McKinnon at the plate and Shark on base, double play wasn't likely anyway. So here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss, late swing. I think McKinnon was hoping to see ball 4. Instead, he strikes out, and it's up to Wood.
Number 5, Mitch Wood.
Wood is 1 for 3. He singled in the first inning, fouled out in the third. With the bases loaded, 2 out in the fourth, he hit a sharp ground ball right at the second baseman, Gagel, who let it go right through the wickets for a 2-run error. Wood would like to get an RBI of his own here and give Ottumwa a more comfortable lead. The pitch, breaking ball, stayed a little bit high apparently, 1-0. One ball, no strikes. That pitch popped foul back and out of play. Count evens at 1-1 to the future Iowa Hawkeye. Ottumwa leading 4-3. East in the top of the 7th will have 8, 9, and 1 due up. Now the 1-1. Driven in the air to center, pretty well hit. Jefferson going back, now backpedaling. He's got a bead, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. No runs, no hits, a walk, a man left. We go to the 7th. Ottumwa's 3 outs away, but they need to hold a 1-run lead. It's 4-3 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
I did not come to play, I came to dominate.
Number 13, Jackson Saunders.
Top of the 7th inning, and the night is done for Tanner Shark. He only allowed 1 earned run, 3 runs overall in 6 innings pitched. And now he'll hand it over to Jackson Saunders. The senior reliever will try to lock down the save and give Ottumwa the sweep over the Scarlets to open conference play. Trying to get back to the stat page here on Saunders. He's made 1 appearance, thrown an inning and a third, and has yet to allow a run. First batter he faces Gunnar Balducci. Hasn't put a ball in play yet. He's struck out and he's walked 0 for 1. Now right-hander to right-hander, the pitch. Inside, it hit him. And the tying run is on base with nobody out.
Now, number 16, Hayden Young.
That brings up the pitcher, Hayden Young, who came on in relief and retired both Colton McKinnon and Mitch Wood to end the inning. And we'll get a pinch runner here for Balducci. That'll be Simon Yates. Yates was a courtesy runner last inning and ran into an out at third base. Now he's a pinch runner. And he represents the tying run. Saunders from the stretch. First pitch bunted, and it's bunted foul by Young, strike 1. And 1 the count to the speedy Young. If he gets a bunt down, he can beat it out. The pitch showed bunt. It came up and in. Boy, that almost got a piece of him. 1 ball, 1 strike. Someone's got another arm up in the pen. That's Tyler Shark. Zeus creeping in at third. Pitch is a strike. Snap throw down to first, not in time. But that pitch was called a strike as Young pulled the bat back, and the count 1-2. Will the bunt still be on with 2 strikes? 1-2 to Hayden Young. Yates at first with nobody out. The pitch. Breaking ball called. Strike 3 in the inside corner, out number 1. Big pitch. Big first out for Saunders. Now the top of the order, Anthony Barboza, who is 0 for 3. He's grounded to second. He's flied to center, and he's bounced into a double play. Bulldogs would take that again right here. That would end the game. A lot of chatter coming from that east dugout. The pitch. Breaking ball caught the inside corner, strike 1. That had Barboza bailing out of the way. Ottumwa leading 4-3. East with a man at first and now one out here in the top of the 7th. Bulldogs 2 outs away. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. I think Saunders is starting to find the range with that off-speed pitch. That pitch in the dirt, and the count goes to 1-2. And Barboza digs back in. Short lead at first for Yates. Now he edges out a little bit farther. The 1-2. Check swing, roller to the right side slowly. Thompson has it, only played a first in time, 2 down. So Ottumwa now 1 out away. And Barboza didn't want to do it. He claps his hand in his frustration. But East does have the tying run in scoring position for Grant Gagel, who is 1 for 3 with an infield hit and a run scored. Right-hander to right-hander. The pitch, a little bit outside, ball 1. I actually thought that pitch was going to be farther outside than it was. Denniston did a good job of trying to frame it. It was off the plate, though. Gagel steps out for a moment. Now digs back in. Slightly open stance in that right-handed batter's box. Yates at second. 2 down, the pitch. Fouled back to the screen, 1-1. Ottumwa leading 4-3. We had no scoring until the 4th inning. East got 1 in the 4th, but Ottumwa answered with 4. The Scarlets got 2 more in the 6th. Now a man at second, 2 out in the 7th, and that pitch low and away, 2-1. Ottumwa trying to start out 2-0 in conference play. The pitch. Strike at the knees, 2-2, and now Ottumwa 1 strike away from a sweep. Saunders trying to save it for Tanner Shark. The 2-2 pitch. Pop up right side. Thompson back on the grass. Carter drifting with it, makes the catch, and the Dogs sweep the Scarlets. 4-3 the final score in Game 2. And Ottumwa begins Metro Conference play at 2-0.
And that's the game.
Bulldogs win at 4-3. We'll take 3 minutes, come back, and get you the totals on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Schroeder Graphics and Signs, LLC, across the road from RJ Performance, is your go-to headquarters for all things custom designed, including vehicle wraps, printing, signs, billboards, and state-of-the-art commercial lighted signs. They also do window designs, semis, and VIN DOTs, wall designs, any size of coolers, customized bag boards, custom trailers, tumblers, race cars, go-karts, off-road vehicles, and more. Realtors, contact them for your custom yard signs, too. Visit sgsignsllc.com and like them on Facebook. Schroeder Graphics, be a brand above.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dwayne Petrito, your orthodontist in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. Many of our patients are playing in this game, and we want you to know we are happy to see you representing your school and playing hard. If you haven't been in to see us yet, please call our office for an appointment. Your first appointment is always free. From start to finish, we are here for you every step of the way. We specialize in giving you a great smile and bite. We look forward to seeing you soon. Our team is cheering for you in today's game.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
Cole Palace Cafe and Books invites you to stop in and try their real, not fast, fresh, never frozen, made in-house menu, which is sure to satisfy. Start your day with their fresh brewed coffee or one of their specialty drinks and a delicious breakfast. Stop in for a cup of one of their homemade soups, a sandwich, or salad for lunch. Don't forget dessert. At Cole Palace Cafe and Books, your purchases help our neighbors with disabilities learn valuable job skills. Check out their gently used books while you wait. That's Cole Palace Cafe and Books at 226 West Main Street, Ottumwa.
Hi, this is Vince Tyson, General Manager with Citizens Mutual in Bloomfield, the area's premier broadband provider. Wapello County, we have heard your screams of frustration. You need reliable internet, and we are proud to expand high-speed fiber internet into Wapello County. Express your interest today by going to findmyfiber.mycmtech.com. Again, that's findmyfiber.mycmtech.com. We look forward to hearing from you and bringing you the very best internet service at Citizens Mutual, coming soon to Wapello County.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
And welcome back one final time tonight to Legion Memorial Field, where your Bulldog baseball team begins conference play on the right note. They sweep Des Moines East. They won Game 1 3-1, and then they win the nightcap, hanging on for a 4-3 victory. For the victorious Bulldogs, 4 runs, 3 hits, 2 errors, 7 left on base. Tanner Shark gets the win. He's 1-0. Jackson Saunders earns his first save. For Des Moines East, 3 runs, 2 hits, 2 errors, 5 left on base. Evan Becker takes the loss. He is 0-2. The ball game took 1 hour and 48 minutes. Ottumwa improves to 5-1, 2-0 in Metro Conference play. East falls to 2-5, 0-2 in the Metro. Our next broadcast of Ottumwa High Athletics, we've got baseball again tomorrow. The Bulldogs are on the road at a powerful Waukee team. First pitch of that doubleheader is at 5 o'clock. We're on the air at 4:45 right here on KBIZ and on the live video stream at ottumwaradio.com. I want to thank all of our sponsors one more time. Community First Credit Union, Petrito Orthodontics, Reflection Studio, Schroeder Graphics and Sign, Champion Bowl, Citizens Mutual, Mike's Pizza, Meridian Credit Union, Ottumwa Job Corps Center, Slayton Polaris, Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic, Lisco, Cole Palace Cafe and Books, Blackhawk Auto Body, and Lee's Photography. A big thank you to Bulldog head coach John Yeager for helping us prepare for the broadcast tonight. And a big thank you to both of my producers, Annie Argo, the on-site video producer, and Brandon Drew, the radio producer back at the KBIZ studios. Finally, I'd like to thank you, the fans, for tuning in tonight, because without your support of these broadcasts and of Ottumwa High Athletics, none of this would be possible. So thank you for tuning in to Bulldog Baseball on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and on the live video stream at ottumwaradio.com. My name's Jason Van Arkel. I will talk to you tomorrow night when the Bulldog baseball team plays a doubleheader at Waukee. Until then, good night, everybody.
Hi, I'm Mark Freimwehr, new owner of Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, Iowa. Call us at Champion Bowl to join the fun. We have new hours to better serve you. We are open Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., Friday and Saturday, 10 a.m. to midnight, and noon to 10 every Sunday. If you just want to hang out in the lounge, we have a full bar and a great menu. Make sure and like us on Facebook for weekly fun and special at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, where bowling is fun.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.